Welcome to mathkafe. Enjoy math sip by sip. Welcome to one new and special episode of mathkafe. In this session, we are going to see the latest type of questions introduced in board examination 2021. Yes, you have guessed it. It is the case study sessions, and we are dealing one of the most important chapter which we are going to get in the coming board examination 2021, probability. Here is the question. Mr. John used to receive a large number of mails, and his secretary's job is to sort it out and present the letters to Mr. John. Often letters arrive without sender's details. A letter is known to come from London or Clifton or Boston, and their respective chances are in the ratio 2:3:5. It is not possible to identify from which town the letter has come, as address of origin is not mentioned. On the envelope, only two consecutive letters ON are visible. The story part you can leave it. The question is just you have to understand this one only, coming from London, Clifton or Boston, and the ratios are 2:3:5. Let us see the first question. What is the probability that the letter has come from Clifton? As you can see here, the ratios are 2:3:5, and we are looking for the condition it is from Clifton. As you know, this is 3 divided by, and you need to add up 2 plus 3 plus 5. So it is 2 plus 3 plus 5, and this is 3 out of 10. And the answer is 3 out of 10. That will be the answer of Clifton. And if it is Boston, it will become 5 out of 10. And for London, it will be 2 out of 10. The first question, easily we cleared it. Let us check the second question. What is the conditional probability that two consecutive letters ON are visible given that the letter has come from London? Already know that the letter has come from London. That is what is our event F. I'm just writing the details for a proper understanding. F means the letter has come from London. The required probability is that you need to find if the letter ON are visible. So E will be what? The letter ON is visible. So you need to find the conditional probability that P of E given F. That means you need to know that you have known that the letter has come from London and the letters ON are visible. That will become, we have London and ON should be visible from here. In London, how many times you can get ON? And you are considering only two consecutive letters. It could be like this: LOON and ND, again ON, DO and ON. So it could be LOON, ND, DO, ON. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs are there, out of which how many pairs are favorable? ON coming twice. It is 2/5, and it is very simple trick. What you need to check is that how many ONs are there? That is 2. Now you see total letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is always 1 less will be the total chances. So it is 2 out of 5, and that is what is our answer, and it is B. Similarly, you can check for the other one, Clifton and Boston, and that will help you in the next part of the question. Let us see the third question. We need to get the probability that letter ON is visible. ON is visible means the letter could be from London or Clifton or Boston. We'll assume that E1, E2, E3 be the events that the letter has come from London, Clifton or Boston. P of E1 will be equal to, you know that it is 2/10, and then P of E2 that is equal to 3/10, and P of E3 will be equal to 5/10. Please don't simplify, just leave it as it is. Now we'll go for F given even. F given even means the probability that ON is visible and the letter has come from London, and that we have already got it in the previous case. Hope you remember that we got it as it is 2/5. So I can directly write this as 2/5. That is a good thing. If you write all the details, the previous answers will help you to get the current one, 2/5. And P of F given E2. So this F given E2 is ON is visible, and the letter has come from Clifton, and you can see here Clifton here, see it has 7 letters, so 7 means total chances are 6 pairs, and there is only one ON, so it is 1/6. And again next F given E3. So F given E3 will be, this is Boston, 6 letters. 6 letters means 5 pairs will be possible, and there is only one ON. Now required to get the total probability. P of F will be equal to, as you know, P of E1 into P of F given E1 plus P of E2 into P of F given E2 and P of E3 into P of F given E3. Or in simple sense, it means the letter has come from London and ON is visible, or letter has come from Clifton and ON is visible, letter has come from Boston and again ON is visible. Now you can just substitute the value so that you will get the answer easily. See the first one, letter has come from London, 2/10, and the corresponding probability will be 2/5 plus this is 3/10, and the probability is 1/6 for ON visible, and for Boston it is 5 by 10, and probability of visibility is 1 by 5. Now you need to simplify this to get the final answer. See, clearly I can take a 1 by 10 common, then what is left? 4 by 5, 3 by 6, and this is 5 by 5 is 1. And if you take LCM and simplify, you will get this as 23 divided by 100, and that is your answer, and this option is D. Let us consider the fourth part of this question. It is, what is the probability that the letter has come from Boston given that two consecutive letters ON are visible? Which type of question? That's what the first thing we need to think. It is given that the letter ON are visible, and we need to find the probability of it has come from Boston. A very specific that the letter ON are visible, you need to know that the probability of the letter has come from Boston. That means we have already taken Boston as E3 and F we have taken as, so it is probability of E3 given F, and we know this very well. This is going to be the Bayes theorem idea. Why it is Bayes theorem? Because we have already known that the two consecutive letters ON are visible, and once it is known, what is the probability that it is Boston? Favorable chances the letter could be from Boston and ON are visible, or the letter could be from London and ON visible, or from Clifton and letter ON visible, or Boston and ON is visible. Clearly, it is Bayes theorem idea, as it is very specific. The formula says P of E3 given F will be equal to P of E3 into P of F given E3 divided by P of E1 into P of F given E1 plus P of E2 into P of F given E2 plus P of E3 into P of F given E3. That is, we can write it as sigma I is equal to 1 to 3 P of EI into P of F given EI. This is not necessary to write this formula and all, as it is MCQ. You don't want to write all that, but just I am noting for your understanding. Now this P of E3 we have already seen, that was 5 by 10, and F given E3, that means ON is visible when the letter has come from Boston. So this is letters, you know that 5 pairs and there is only one single pair, ON is left, so it is 1 by 5 divided by the denominator. We have already got it, total probability as 23 by 100, write that value. 10 5s are 50, 100 get cancels 2 and 2 goes on the top, so it is 10 by 23. That is what is our answer. Please keep write all the necessary steps in a orderly manner, and you can make use of always the previous steps to get the next answers. Let us consider the last part and the fifth part of this question. What is the probability that the letter has not come from London given that two consecutive letters ON are visible? ON are visible and it is not from London. There are two different methods are there. One method is that you can find the probability of the letter has come from London, that is E1 given F, and you can do 1 minus P of E1 given F, as the question requires the letter has not come from London. Otherwise, you can find the letter has come from Clifton or Boston case, that you can do it as P of E2 given F plus P of E3 given F. Comparatively, the first method will be more easier, going for the first method, 1 minus P of E1 given F. Now directly we can write everything, so this is P of E1, that means the letter has come from London, and two consecutive letters ON are visible, and divided by the total probability, that is P of F. 1 minus P of E1, the letter has come from London with the probability 2 by 10, and F given E1, that means the letters ON are visible and the letter has come from London. 5 pairs and 2 ONs, we have already got it, I'm just writing, and total probability as well, we already got it, 23 by 100. And simplify this again, 10 and 50 cancel, there is a 2, this will become 1 minus 4 into 2, 8 by 23, 15 divided by 23, that is option B as the answer. See here, mostly 23s are given, so you should be careful about the calculation to get the final answer. This is the fifth part of the case question, and you know that for the board examination, out of the 5 questions, only 4 only you need to do it. Read all the questions carefully and check which question is having less calculation as well as easy to score. That questions only should be opted. Thank you for watching Math Cafe. In the next video, we will see more case study based questions. Keep watching. Thank you.